Hey, so I just wanted to give a quick tour of our property before the snow melts and we start changing everything. So this video will kind of just be a tour of what the property looks like before we get our hands on it in the spring. So this is our barn, as we've featured in all of our logos and videos and stuff. It seems to be quite old and is in desperate need of repair. For now, we're just going to leave it as it is and kind of work on some of the side projects. So in front of me is the barn itself, and then off to the side is a chicken coop, which we plan on renovating and adding chickens to in the spring. So let's go inside and take a look. So the front door of the barn is still caked in snow and I can't get into it. But this is the side door. Let's avoid the water. So this is the inside of the chicken coop. Currently we're using it as storage for the garden supplies. But it looks like it used to be an old chicken coop to begin with, and so we just need to clean it up, add some roosting boxes, maybe fix the roof a bit, and we should be good to go. There's also a door to go into the outside, so we'll make a new chicken run, and let me just close this door out of the way. So as you can see, this barn is set to be an actual barn, and I can't open this. There we go. So it is quite old and in desperate need of repair. This back dark section is a new part that looks to be built later on. And this was the original door to the barn. So this is the front door, which you see in all the pictures. And then climbing up this ladder. I'm gonna put the phone down for a second. So up top here, you can see that the roof has tons of holes. And then there is a back part, but the floor is in severe need of repair, and so we can't really get over there yet. So this is the barn. It needs a lot of work. This year we probably won't get to anything except for the chicken coop. And then in the next following years, we'll probably take the entire roof off and redo it. As you can see, this wall here is still good and solid, and so we'll probably just take the entire roof off and build it back down to this. So let's move on to our outbuildings. So this building, excuse the dog, this building used to be a chicken coop, which is where we're going to get most of our supplies from. But the ultimate goal is to clean this out completely because the structure is still great, and turn this into my office. So I'll move these roosting boxes into the new chicken coop, as well as clean this out completely, actually put in a floor, pressure wash completely. Take the feeder and probably this fence gate and move it all to into the barn. We probably will also add some windows to it so it overlooks the property on all four sides. So this building is in severe disrepair. I've already started taking wood from it to build our compost bins. And then this building next to it, we're planning on turning it into a chicken coop later down the line. So we're just going to leave it as it is. We also have a silo, what looks like a grain storage building. Oh, lovely. We got pigeons living in our silo. Anyways, currently we're just using the silo for garbage storage. Is probably why we have pigeons living in it. But we're really not sure what we're going to be doing with it. If you have any suggestions for the silo, because obviously we're not going to be hauling grain, let us know in the comments below. So behind me is our grassy yard, I guess, and the barn. So all of this behind me is going to become our garden come the spring. So we plan on fencing it in and building some raised beds out of scrap material that we've acquired from around the farm. So we'll definitely make a video of that, hopefully in the next couple months, but as soon as the snow melts, we'll see. So now we're behind the house, and this is our septic field. We don't have any plans to plant anything back here. We plan on getting rid of all the brush and putting our honeybees back here, which won't be this year, but hopefully in the next year. So we'll probably get rid of all these trees and just sow some wildflowers. I do believe there are some raspberry canes, but we'll find out better in the spring. Now continuing down this way, this is an old cut through to the next property over, but our property is quite long and narrow, so we're almost at our property line here. But this back section we plan on turning into a campground, or a campsite at least, with a fire pit, and then this road we'll use for parking or RV parking. Oh God! So I gotta follow our snow trails carefully without falling off here. So that really concludes the tour of our property. There's really not a lot to look at yet, just a whole bunch of dilapidated buildings. But I'm really, there we go. I'm really looking forward to the next couple of years, really, to see what we do with the place. So stay tuned for all of our projects and adventures, and hopefully I make it back to the house without falling in the snow. I'll see you in the next video.